Hi everyone, welcome back, and for those of you who are new here, welcome to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be reviewing the new Fenty Beauty Foundation by Rihanna, and that's why I have absolutely no makeup on my face. So if you'd like to see what this foundation is all about and how it wears, then please keep watching. I'm starting off with a clean face. I have absolutely nothing on my face right now, and we're going to start off by applying the foundation. So this is what the packaging looks like. It comes in like this black and white and gray kind of matte packaging, and I'm actually going to open it up. I got the shade 330. I did a bunch of research to find out what my foundation shade was because my cousin actually sent this to me from Canada, and I couldn't try out the foundation in person, so I had to kind of gauge what my foundation shade would be, and I'm really hoping I got the right shade, so let's see. So on the box it says that this is the Pro Filter Soft Matte Long Wear Foundation. It also says that it has medium to full coverage for all, long wear, and light as air. So there's a pretty tall claim, so let's see how this works. So the foundation comes in like this glass bottle, and it's got Fenty Beauty written on the front in white. It's also got a white cap. I think it looks really nice, and opening it up, it also has a pump. It says to shake well. So I've applied one pump of the foundation. This is what it looks like. Right off I can see that the foundation is like a little bit runny. It's like running down my hand. So I'm going to apply it to my face now. I've applied it to my face and kind of tried to cover up the blemishes just with my fingers, and now I'm going to be using my Sigma F80 flat top kabuki brush to kind of blend it in. I actually have a lot of acne scarring. My face has been acting up a lot over the past month or so. So I feel like it has covered it up a little bit, but not enough that the scars are completely covered. So I'm going to just apply one more pump of the foundation. Okay, so that's two pumps that I've used of the foundation, and I can see that the second pump managed to cover up my acne scarring just a little bit better, but I think I will have to use like a concealer. So my first impression is that this foundation is really nice. It's quite matte. I don't feel it kind of sticky or oily on my skin. I have very oily skin, by the way, so this foundation has settled in really well. It works really well with a brush. Maybe I will try it with a beauty blender. I'm sure it'll work really well with that as well. It's not a completely full coverage foundation. I would say the the coverage is kind of medium, but the tone, it's very, very yellow undertone, this particular shade, and it suits my skin tone perfectly. It's just the right amount of yellow, and the color also suits my skin tone, so I think I've done, like, you know, a good job of finding the right shade and the right tone. I really like how it looks right now, but I will do the rest of my makeup, so I'll just use a little bit of powder and maybe a little bit of blush and things like that, just what I would use on, maybe not an everyday basis, but you know, like a simple makeup look. So I will use that and I will be right back. One point to be noted is that I haven't used a primer underneath. I've just applied the foundation as it is on my bare skin, mainly because I want to see how the foundation holds up without a primer. Primer kind of tends to, I wouldn't say interfere, but it kind of improves the longevity of your foundation, in my experience. So I want to see how well this foundation holds up without a primer, and with just, you know, the foundation as a base and, you know, makeup on top, and how the makeup wears on the foundation. So I'm going to put on the rest of my face and I will be right back. So I'm back and I've put on the rest of my makeup. I haven't really used a lot of cream products. I've just used a little bit of concealer under my eyes, and the rest of the products are all powder. So let's see how this makeup holds on the skin. To be honest, I think it layers on pretty well. It looks really, really nice in person as well. So a little backstory about the Fenty Beauty line. They do have a lot of other products. So they have a primer which is supposed to be really, really good. They have concealer and contour sticks called the Match Sticks, which are really, really cute as well. They also have a really good blotting powder, which is supposed to be really good for oily skin, as well as blotting papers and highlighters. And one of the highlighters called Trophy Wife is really, really popular. It's like a gold highlighter. I'm sure if you've been following Fenty Beauty and you know about the brand, you would have seen that highlighter because it's really, really popular, and it looks really interesting. But the only reason I didn't get it was because I'm not really a big fan of such bold, like, in your face highlighters, so I kind of skipped on all the rest of the products. I just want to try out the foundation. Now this foundation retails for $32 US when it first came out, and I think now I checked the Fenty Beauty website and it retails for $34 US. It's available at Sephora in the US, but I got mine from Canada. I paid about 48 Canadian dollars including their taxes, and it's available at Sephora at both the places. Unfortunately, I don't think it's launched in India yet. I really hope that Fenty Beauty launches in India soon, so that, you know, we can have access to the brand, and so yeah, hopefully in the future they will be. I will be doing like regular check-ins throughout the day to show you how this makeup wears as the day progresses. So right now it's about 1:15, and I will check in during the day. Also at the end of the day, before I take off my makeup, I will do a final kind of review and tell you how the makeup has lasted throughout the day. If you'd like to know about the makeup that I'm wearing on my face, then head on over to my Instagram, and if you aren't following me already on Instagram, then please follow me there. I will be posting a picture of this makeup look, and I will have all the products that I've used listed down below that picture. So head on over to Instagram to know more. And yeah, so I will see you in a little while. I'll be doing a little bit of chores around the house today, so I will check in with you in a little while. So see you later. Hi everyone, I'm back, and it's now 5 p.m. so it's been a little less than 4 hours since I applied the foundation, and I have to say that I think, given the circumstances, I think it's held up really, really well. It is actually 31 degrees outside right now, so it's quite warm, and I have been doing a lot of like running around the house and going up and down steps and sweating quite a bit. And looking at the foundation right now, I think it's held up pretty well. I did have to like take a little tissue and kind of just dab my T-zone area because that was looking really, really shiny, but that's quite normal because I have very, very oily skin. But I did not dab the rest of my face. Like here I have not dabbed, nor have I dabbed anything here, so it was only my T-zone that I've dabbed with a tissue paper, and I think even the makeup that was sitting on top of the foundation has also held up really well, considering the fact that it's so hot outside. But yeah, I think it's doing really well for now. It hasn't really broken up anywhere, so I'm not finding any like patchiness anywhere. I think if you have really oily skin, then you will have to kind of just take a blotting paper or a tissue paper just to kind of dab the oil away. But even after that, I think the makeup has held up pretty well, and so has the foundation. And so this was my 4-hour check-in, and I will see you in a bit. I'm gonna go to the airport now to pick up my husband, who's coming back from Bangalore. So as soon as I get back, I will film another kind of check-in with you guys and tell you how the foundation has held up. For now, I've been in the house, so I want to see how it holds up when I go outside. So I'll see you in a little while. Bye. Hi again, and I am back for my final check-in of the day. It is now 9:53 p.m. and I've been wearing this foundation since 1:15 in this afternoon, so that's over 8 hours that I've been wearing this foundation, and I have to say that I really like how it's held up during the day. So bearing in mind that it's been really hot today, it's been about 31 degrees, and I have been doing like a lot of work, a lot of running around and a lot of sweating. I think given those circumstances, this foundation has worked pretty well. So looking at my face, I did retouch my lipstick. Looking at my face, I think it's just worn off a little bit, like here under my cheeks probably, and I can see like a few scars here, and a little pimple that's coming up here. And I did have to dab my face a couple of times, so I think that, you know, it's working pretty well and it's held up pretty well. So there are a few things to keep in mind with this foundation. If you have really oily skin, you will find that you will have to kind of dab your T-zone and to kind of get rid of the oil, so it doesn't really make your face completely matte. So, but the good part about that is that it's probably suitable for people with dry skin as well, so it won't, like, you know, dry out your skin and make it look like all flaky and stuff. The second thing is this foundation claims to be medium to full coverage for all. While I don't think that it's a full coverage foundation, because as you noticed the consistency is pretty runny, I think it does have a medium coverage. I find my Milani 2-in-1 Conceal Plus Perfect foundation is a lot more full coverage than this one. However, this one is more full coverage than the Maybelline Fit Me, so it kind of goes Maybelline Fit Me, then the Fenty, and then the Milani. So if you have tried out either of those foundations, you will kind of get where I'm coming with this comparison. But all in all, I really like it. If you do live in India or anywhere else where there is like a lot of humidity and it's very hot, I think you'd want to try this foundation with a setting spray, because I didn't put on a setting spray, and that's why I think my face got really oily. Another pro about this foundation is that it's available in 40 different shades. I don't know if I mentioned that before, but there are 40 different shades in this foundation, so there's definitely something for everyone. If you do have a place where you can go and kind of find this foundation, then I highly recommend going and trying this one out. Also, if you're an NC44 like me, then the shade 330 will suit you perfectly. It's got a very strong yellow undertone, and which I find makes my skin look really pretty. It kind of brightens up your face and makes it look really good. So I recommend going in for the shade 330 if you're of the same skin tone as I am. And so those were my thoughts on the Fenty Beauty foundation. I really like this one. I think Rihanna's done a fantastic job with the shade range and the undertone, and the formula also is really good. So I highly recommend this foundation. Let me know if you have tried out this foundation and what your thoughts on it are. I would love to hear about it, so please let me know in the comments down below. If you like this video, then don't forget to give it a big thumbs up down below, and also to subscribe to my channel and hit the little bell icon beside the subscribe button so that you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.